Hey, what up YouTube, and welcome to your 27th tutorial on how to create an FPS game. So yeah, let's launch up Unity, and today we will continue the animation for our AI, the dynamic animations. So last tutorial, if you do not remember, I taught you how to import and use animations from models that you get. Fortunately, I animated this model very poorly, but let's look past that. So today, if you remember, we made also last time, we put the animations in functions, so we can simply call whichever animations from scripts by sending messages. And what this helps us is we can simply, activate whatever animation we want through any script by simply typing its name. So that should be very helpful. And let's first put that to use. So first, what I'm going to do is make it stop and make it go and stop whenever the AI is going or stopping. So idle animation if it's stopping, and moving animation if it's moving. So if velocity, this is where velocity comes in handy. If it's bigger than 0, which is much easier than checking, dry running all of this and checking where it's supposed to be walking. Just type if velocity is bigger than 0, transform dot send message, and then the name of the function you called it here. I called it walk. So we type this name, not the name in here, the name you call the function. So type in here walk. Right? Great. And now else transform dot send message reset, which resets the animation back to the idle state. Keep changes, annoying editor. Alright, so let's test that out before we continue on to firing mode. So yeah, we'll see our AI is walking. Now let me just show you something. Just went behind that wall. I'm sure it'll come back. Or not. Right, so let's follow him. Now watch this. If I go into his movement script, set his speed to 0, then he's not in walking animation anymore. He's in standing, still stance, And so if I set his animation, his speed, to 5 back again, he'll continue his walking animation. Now you may also notice his walking animation is not as fast as his speed. And we don't want to limit our speed according to the animation, so we can also control that by going right here in the start. Start typing here walk, type it here model dot animation, then the walk animation, and through here we can access its properties. So dot speed, and if you set this to 1, then it will just set it to the regular speed. If we set this to 2, then it will multiply its speed, then it will play twice as fast, and 3 thrice as fast, and so on and so forth. Excuse me if you heard that, I just got a message. Sorry, let's move on. So yeah, you can set that to whatever you want, and you can also set the animation of the fire or whatever animation you want to set through the dot speed. You can also access many things through this. You can also access its play mode, so just to demonstrate, blend mode, clip enabled, layer time. You got a bunch of warp mode. If you can set it to warp mode. Warp mode. I don't know. Right, so you can set it to a type of warp mode, but let's not mess around with that anymore. Continue into the gun animation. Now, the problem is if we keep sending when we put the send message here, and the problem with it is that every update function that attack equals true, it will send another message. So what we'll get is like a replay of the fire animation over and over again. So we keep pulling his gun out of his stance again and again and again, and we don't want that. Just want it to play and stop where he is holding the gun up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a trigger flag. if you know what that means, using a Boolean variable. So you'll see what I mean now. So first of all, type here var has attacked equals false. Make sure that it's equal to a Boolean value or is typecasted into Boolean. And you could name it a shorter name, I just, you know, for demonstration. So now we say here if has attacked, and make sure that is equal to false, or you know, you could do it however you want. I'm gonna say false is the right thing, but you can also say true is good. You get what I mean if you know Booleans. Otherwise, just stick with what I'm doing. Right, so if it has attacked, then play the animation, and to make it stop playing the animation, set it to true. So has attacked equals true. Great. Now this will, you know, play the animation once, but once we play walk again, it will never ever play fire again. So what we need to say is every time we play walk, then reset the has attacked variable back to false. So has attacked is false. And do this for any other animation you have except for the reset, and that's because it's also being done through here. So yeah, actually, you know what, I want to delete it through here, and let's put it on a script where we actually use it every time. So first of all, we'll call the first animation. So transform dot send message fire. See how easy that was to call to make an animation or activate it. And then the else statement, right, and the else statement, paste that, have it in my buffer, copy all this. All that we've changed is gave the else brackets, put this transfer message here, and that's it for the gun script. For the AI random, we made an if and message. For the anim, we added this small little system here. And that's all we basically did. I hope you understood everything we did today. If not, you can send me questions on my forum. If it doesn't, the forum has bugs, you can always send me a message on YouTube. So, yeah. That's all for this tutorial. Let me just end this with a quick demo. And by the way, set its damage to 0, you know, just for testing, so it won't kill you. So you can see the animations differ. Alright, so stand in front of him. There, he's firing at us. He's continuing, and he's lost us. Now he's back to his regular animation. And watch this. If his speed is equal to 0, what will he do? Beautiful. Right, so in the next tutorial, we will add effects to him, and also we want to make him stop while he's firing. So we'll do that, and we will add muzzle flash effects just like we have for the player, and sound effects. You know, we want to make him just like the player but AI. So that's all for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the low ratio. Once we get done with these animations, I should be popping them out a lot more like I used to. So thanks for following, and have a good one.